The Sinking City 2 is an upcoming scary game. Set in the strange city of Arkham, players will move through a flooded world full of odd monsters. Unlike the first game, which was about solving mysteries, this one is more about staying alive. It has fighting with old-style guns and exploring ruined places. The game has new things like a system where your character's mind affects how you play, optional quests, and better fighting. Players will solve Arkham's secrets and face weird creatures while trying to find out why the city flooded. The Sinking City 2 will come out in 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Cronos. The New Dawn is a new scary sci-fi game that mixes fear with a world after a big disaster. Made by Bloober Team, it's set in 1980s Poland after a big event called The Change. Players are travelers who work for the Collective, going back in time to save people who died. The game world looks unique, mixing old-style buildings with futuristic tech. It's a third-person game with intense action. Cronos. The New Dawn comes out in 2025 for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. GTA 6 is the highly anticipated next installment in Rockstar Games, set in the fictional state of Leonida, which includes a reimagined Vice City inspired by Miami. Players will control two protagonists, Lucia and Jason, navigating through a dynamic world that evolves over time, offering unique experiences with each playthrough. While an exact release date has not been officially announced, Grand Theft Auto 6 is expected to launch in fall 2025. Gears of War. E-Day is the next game in the Gears of War series. It's set 14 years before the first game and shows Emergence Day, when the Locust Horde attacked humans. Players will see the chaos in Kelowna City through Marcus Fenix and Dom Santiago's eyes, showing how their friendship started. The game is going back to a darker, scarier style with tough fights against new, scarier Locust enemies. The game might come out in 2025, maybe between September and October. It could be pushed to early 2026 if they need more time. You'll be able to play it on PC and Xbox Series X and S. Crafton. Players make their own characters, called Zoes, and guide them through different worlds. The game is about managing the Zoes' lives, including what they need, want, and how they talk to others. Inzoi has a big character creation system, NPCs that change based on over 300 traits, a system where your actions affect future events, and tools to build and change things. The game focuses on player choice, creativity, and social interactions in a detailed world. Inzoi will be available to try on PC in late 2024, with plans to fully release on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S in 2025. Light No Fire is Hello Games' next project after No Man's Sky. It's a multiplayer game set on one huge Earth-like planet. Players explore, survive, craft, and fight together. The game uses advanced technology to create a diverse world with different environments. You can make your own character, team up with others, and name new places you find. It's coming to PC in 2025, with possible PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S versions later.
Voices, screams drawing me in. Better use the pendulum. You're born, you grow up, you die, and... Is that all? No, it's a constant struggle between good and evil, light and dark, living and dead. What is real and what's not? Can a blind person describe the light? Our limitations as human beings prevent us from really seeing what is there. But when suggestive becomes evident, then we see what is really there. Face evil, fear is not an option. Engraved in my mind are images that would make any man tremble. But I am not just any man. I am the Occultist.
The Occultist is a new first-person scary game with a deep story about magic. Made by Daylor and sold by Daedalic Entertainment, you play as Alan Rebels, a ghost hunter looking for his lost dad on the strange island of Godstone. You use a magic tool to touch things, solve puzzles, and find secrets. You need to hide from scary things while exploring foggy streets and old buildings. The game comes out in 2025 for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
Without fail, the final moment comes when you least expect it, in ways that are not foreseen. When nothing is right, when all is lost, the most vulnerable are stripped of all they possess. Perhaps just a misfortune and a belief that life will always deliver a fair trial.
Chrono Odyssey is a new MMORPG set in Cetera, a fantasy world. Players fight the Void, an evil force threatening Cetera. They use the Chronotector, a tool that controls time and space, to explore Cetera and fight enemies. The game has a unique combat system. It's fast-paced like Souls games, but also tactical like Monster Hunter. Players pick from 6 classes, each with different styles and 2 weapon types. The Chronotector lets players rewind time, freeze enemies, and speed up attacks. Chrono Odyssey has both PvE and PvP, with open-world events and boss fights that need teamwork. We don't know the exact release date yet. It will be on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Crimson Desert is Pearl Abyss's upcoming open-world action RPG. Set in Pywell, players control Cliff McDuff, a mercenary leader during a power struggle. The game features dynamic combat, combining melee and ranged weapons for fast-paced battles. Players explore diverse landscapes on foot, horseback, or with gliders. RPG elements allow character customization affecting gameplay and story. The game uses Pearl Abyss's engine for detailed visuals and realistic characters, with dynamic weather creating a responsive world. It aims to mix single-player storytelling with multiplayer elements, offering an immersive, player-responsive experience. Crimson Desert launches Q2 of 2025 for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Hello? Where is this? Is this hell?
Hell would have meaning. No, this is just us and our gloom.
Can I leave?
We're not stuck or lost, no. We are right where we are supposed to be.
Make peace with the gloom. There's no better way. Trust me.
You think you can escape what you've done?
I think I can try.
It's time.
Post-Trauma is an upcoming psychological horror game. This game blends classic horror elements with modern gameplay mechanics. Players take on the role of Roman, a middle-aged train conductor trapped in a surreal and twisted reality. As they navigate through unsettling environments, including hospital wards and nightmarish locations, players must solve puzzles, evade grotesque creatures, and uncover the truth behind Roman's situation. The game features fixed camera angles reminiscent of classic survival horror games, enhancing tension and creating a cinematic feel. Post-Trauma is set to release in 2025 for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S.